Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to an unknown planet somewhere that has an imperial base over there that we're going to be checking out here in Space Engineers. That's right, it's another Star Wars Spotlight. This one, again, made by Perfect Blinky, one of the best build creators over on the workshop. And this is where it spawned me in. I have not explored the map yet. I'm just kind of poking around, and I can totally see, and I don't know how well it comes up on YouTube, but there's a couple of landing platforms that they showed originally from Rogue Squadron on N64. I remember flying over these things and bombing them with Y-wings in that classic game. But he starts you off next to a speeder. Yeah, one of the little hover cars. So we're gonna dive into this thing, drive over there, and see what he's got. We're gonna talk about Star Wars games a bit. I thought that would be fun. So, jump into this, take control of it, and I guess I just kick on the, okay, yep. You gotta turn on the inertial dampeners, and then you can get yourself off the ground, and then let's see how we look. Oh man, look at this thing. This thing is legit. This is cheap. This is vanilla too. All the builds that you're gonna see today are vanilla. This is really super cheap to build car. I love this concept. Let's kick on the engines. Oh man. All right, this is cool. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool. This thing does, wow, it doesn't turn very well. You can't go too fast. You can't go too fast. I'm gonna hit the ground. It's a little weird to fly because it has no upward thrusters, and if I'm right, it has no sideways thrusters. Yeah, it has no sideways thrusters. So all you have is forward and up, and probably a little bit of braking power. Yep, 2 brakes in the front, so that's all you get, which is pretty cool, actually. Oh, look at that. All right, let's hover our way over and see if there's a way up into the platform. I can see already a couple of TIE interceptors and a TIE fighter on the right, so we'll check those out. Now, oh man, I love these platforms. I really do. I mean, he nailed them, and you can actually see the walkways, the paths right there, right? From Return of the Jedi when Luke is captured by Vader, or surrenders to Vader, really. Let me stop. And they have that conversation. I'm a Jedi like my father before me. Let me jump out here. And that's just gonna float away. Yep, this is why you put the parking brake on before you get out of your car. Let's go up and, oh man, and check this out. Now, the new patch today made it so you can just select doors by looking at them and they light up, which is kind of cool. I'm digging that. I haven't actually played since they updated today. All right, turn on my jetpack since there are no ladders in Space Engineers unless you mod them in. Yes, there is a ladder mod. I notice all the lights are off in here. It's pretty damn dark. There we go. Now we're on the walking platform. Now, the question is, can we keep going up? Turn on my lights. Yeah, I could keep going up. Let's walk the platform a bit. The cool thing about these platforms is it looks like they're set up so you could attach these in a kind of a grid pattern. Yeah, it even has landing gear set up on the sides, probably so you can lock on. We've got conveyors up top, so it's conveyor set up. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. I may have to spawn in a Y-wing before this video is over, and we gotta bomb this place. Classic Rogue Squadron style. Oh crap. All right, so let's go upstairs. Though we would have taken the elevator up, and we would have come up right here. Nice. I dig that. And there's lights everywhere. We should probably power this thing on. Let's see if we can do that. Use this control panel here and see what kind of groups he has set up, if he has any at all. No, it doesn't look like he does. So it looks like just all the lights are off by default. Could go in and turn them all on, but we'll just walk up. Oh, there's control panels that don't do anything. Damn. I guess they're just here for looks. So yeah, you've got your Lambda shuttle ports. I guess you could land a Lambda on here and drop your stormtroopers off, run across this bridge. Whoop, nope, no bridge. All right, well, I guess we're not gonna do that then. But we do have some TIE fighters docked up on the sides. And I like this, because I bet I can just, whoop. Yep, I can just jump over. And knowing Blinky, are those oxygen tanks? Oh, that is cool. Let me jump over here. Ah, these look great. Yeah, those are 2 oxygen generators he's using to attach the wings. And the wings have hydrogen thrusters built into the sides. So he's got his oxygen generation, his hydrogen thrusters. The only issue I see with this is that it wouldn't work in survival because he'd burn through the hydrogen too quickly. That's my one issue that I see with this build, but it looks so good. And if you've got the small tank hydrogen mod in there, you could totally strap a couple of those on here somewhere, I bet, and make this work. Interesting. He's got his Gatling cannons on the bottom and a cargo container in between the 2 of them, which I assume you can actually access the port here on the side, yep, and rearm and reload them, so that works. let's get inside. Take this TIE fighter for a spin. Now, I didn't put in any mods. He doesn't have any mods in here, but I didn't put the TIE fighter sound mod in here. I kind of wish I did. But let's switch to external cam while I undock the TIE fighter and give her a flight. So, see, this is what I love. When I wanted to talk about Star Wars games, specifically, I wanted to talk about sandbox Star Wars games. And there's a few different variety. There's the classic real-time strategy sandbox. Let me bring this thing online. All right, there's Y. Do this. Y. Oh, I can see all the engines kicking on. There's the classic strategy sandbox games like Empire at War allowed you to command the entire fleet. I'm gonna assume P is gonna detach us. All right, we don't seem to have any type of movement, though we can kick on the engines. We'll need to see what's holding us here. And I loved Empire at War, but there's no word that a new Empire at War is coming out. Oh, what is that sound effect? Is that the ice? Oh, weird. But then there was the classic idea of a sandbox game like Star Wars Galaxies. I love these games where I can just define what I want to do. Ah, we're actually locked on through a port. And I don't know what port that is. TIE Fighter Antenna 3. I wonder if he's got these labeled as anything. Crap. Okay. Well, the engines are on. What we'll do is we'll get out, and then we'll go find a switch. And disengage the landing stuff. Which this should be hooked up, but I guess it's not. Landing gear. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have an idea. When we start turning off all the landing gear, all the TIE fighters are gonna just flop to the ground, and that's not what we want. You know what? Better yet, instead of taking the TIE fighter for a spin, I have one of his Y-wings. Let's grab that and bomb the ever-living shit out of this place. It's Imperial. Imperial scumbags. I'm getting angry comments right now. I can just feel it. I can feel it down below. All the Empire fans are like, Shack, how dare you, you rebel scum. The Empire brought peace to the galaxy. Yeah, well, I'm about to bring peace to their faces. Y-Wing. That's what I'm talking about. Another build by Perfect Blinky, total vanilla. I actually think it looks better than my Y-Wing. And doesn't take any mods, so. Oh, there we go. But yeah, like the classic sandbox games like Star Wars Galaxies allowed you to actually, like their tagline was, live in the Star Wars universe, you know, tell your story. Sadly, we've not seen another game like that, really. I mean, yes, you can play the Old Republic online, but that's nothing like it. You're playing a preset story where it's a single-player game. It's written out for you. You're not really playing your character. You're playing the character that they've given you. And yes, you can go evil or dark side, and you can choose your responses, but it's not quite the same thing as being able to actually interact with other players, other smugglers and bounty hunters, and going out and doing things like taking out rebel bases and stuff. Now, I'm not really sure if we actually have missiles on this. We should. Weapons and tools. Reloadable rocket launchers. You know, this is not in creative, is it? It is in creative. Okay, we're good. All right, beginning our attack run. Dun, dun. Oh, we gotta come in from farther away. Dun, 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 dun. You can tell I've had my coffee today. I love the sound effect. Just look at those engines rumble. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. All right, we're gonna do a weapons test real quick. Weapon test is good. Ooh, that was bassy. I've got new headphones. Everything is super bassy right now. You're probably like, Shaq, all the sound effects are the same. Well, I've never used these brand new headphones. All right, there's the target. This is gold later. We're going in. Shields double front. We haven't seen another sandbox game like that. I think that's why I'm drawn so heavily to Space Engineers, because I can tell my own story. That's kind of where the group survival has come from, where, you know, me and the guys really want to tell our own stories and not be bombs away. Oh, no, they've changed the sound effect. That is fantastic. Negative, negative. It impacted on the surface. We're gonna come in and give it another go. Let's bank it nice and easy. And that's a little sad. Now, there is an RPG coming out by Visceral. It's a sub-branch of EA, and the word is it's gonna be some type of RPG. They don't really, like, there's not a lot of information about it, and I'm really hopeful. I'm really hopeful. All right, here we go. Proton torpedoes prepared. That's a hit. That's a hit. Let's do a gun run, because these missiles aren't doing it. What I need is the bomb launcher. Dude, another mod, though. I'm all about modding, and he's over here making these vanilla builds. All right, let's get in there. Oh, he's got 3 cannons on it. There we go. Eat it, Imperial dogs. Oh, we're hit. We're hit. We're going down. Mayday, mayday. Ah. Oh, I'm fine. That'll buff right out. Everything's fine. Ah, sad times. I think I should have flared it a little bit more. The cockpit took the brunt of the impact. I like how the center is still floating. That's beautiful. Punt. No, not so much? Okay. All right, let's get back over to the base. See if I could spawn in something else. Maybe an A-wing. Or actually, yeah, we'll take out the TIE bomber. That's what we'll do. Spawn myself in. Oh, look at her. She's beautiful. I like that he's got a ramp here so you can walk up it. She does have torpedoes though, right? Like she does have missile launchers of some kind. You do bomb things. Wait, what? Where are the bombs? Wait, no, this is the TIE. What's wrong with me? That's not a TIE bomber. That's Vader's, what, TIE Advanced? TIE D? I don't know. I think that's what it is. Shit, he doesn't have a TIE. He's got interceptors. He's got TIE fighters. Ah, sad times. He doesn't have any TIE bombers. Why did I think that was a TIE bomber? There should be two pods, like two eyeballs sticking out of that thing. All right, let's run over here. Let's actually look and see what we've got. But yeah, that's why I think I'm drawn to Space Engineers, is that I love being able to tell my own story, to have a universe that we can just play in. Now, that was the great thing about Star Wars Galaxies, was that you could make a character, almost any character you can think of. I remember it was one of the lead producers for Star Wars Galaxies, right before they basically ruined the game and turned it into a WoW clone. Let's see, just type in the word wing. Let's get an A-wing. The perfect, no, not the perfect one. We want, I could bring in the X-wing. The X-wing flying's funny. Let's bring it. But right before that, they wowified Star Wars Galaxies, their lead producer, when they were justifying what they were doing, they said nobody wants to play Uncle Owen. They don't want to play the moisture farmer. They want to play the hero. So everybody wants to be Luke Skywalker. Everybody wants to be Princess Leia, or as an officer. You know, they all want to be those characters. And in reality, that's not what Galaxies was about at all. That wasn't what kept the community there. People wanted the freedom to tell their own stories. It's kind of something that we've lost, I think, in a lot of games. I mean, look at the MMO industry as a whole. Right? I mean, games in general, but the MMO industry as a whole. Unless you're an indie title, and even then, you're not really going for the sandbox elements of interacting with other players. Like, the idea of interacting with other players has kind of died off. It really has. All right, coming in for my attack run. I wonder if I can fly underneath it. Let's try it. I'm gonna wreck this again, aren't I? I'm gonna break stuff. Even if I get through it, I'm still gonna hit the damn trees. Oh, Shack, what are you doing? Oh, pull up, pull up. All right, think thin, think thin. Oh, wait, yep, we're good, we're fine. Kind of wish this had wings on it. Oh, crap. Gravity's pulling it down. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're power overload on this right now, just keeping it in the air. All right, nice and easy bringing it around. There we go. But yeah, she actually said that. She's like, nobody wants to play those. And then, you know, all of a sudden, the population on the servers dropped to nothing when they ruined the game's core mechanics that made it unique. If we wanted to play WoW, we'll go play WoW. Like, seriously. Wow! We're good, we're good. So what do I mean by sandbox mechanics, though? Because that's a term that's overused. It's used for marketing everything now. We see it in Black Desert. They're like, oh, you know, sandbox game. Arcade, Attempted, and those are pseudo sandbox games. Those are theme parks. Those are theme park games with sandbox elements, right? Like the trading and the building boats and, oh crap. But what they're missing is the player interaction. That's what makes a sandbox game. The ability to have mechanics where players are playing against each other, with each other, to accomplish goals. And that's one of the issues that I think I'm running into with Black Desert, is that it has a lot of cool mechanics like trading and fishing and buying houses and all this stuff, but it lacks, for me right now, I haven't seen it yet, the goals that I want to accomplish. I can do all these things, but I don't have the reason to do them. Unless you're into PvP, which I am, but not as a focus of the game. I like it as an option. Oh man, look at this thing go. Oh God, I'm gonna crash it. I'm gonna crash it. Why am I overloading in this if I've got mostly hydrogen thrusters? Those don't take power, they take, no, he's got some atmospheric thrusters mixed in there. All right, let's try to land this. That's gonna be interesting. All right, we're coming in. Requesting our landing clearance from the Imperial base is a Rebel A-Wing fighter. They're not on their game though, and they've cleared it, so we're coming in. There we go. Galaxy's had that, and it had its its problems. Don't get me wrong, Galaxy's had its problems. I mean, the game was broken on release, for sure. But it did have this kind of like wonderment to it. This feeling that, wow, you can do just about anything and go to all these planets and places. And that's really what people want to do, right? They want to explore Coruscant, and they want to explore Tatooine. Shut her down? Beautiful. But they don't want to be hand-fed these things. They want to find things that other players aren't finding. I think that's why, Star Citizen has really grabbed people's attention. I'm not saying it's going to end up being that game that we're all hoping for. I'm hoping it is, but, look at that. I love it. I love that. That is so good. I just wish Space Engineers could actually handle a relatively large amount of players. We could have some serious fun in this game. They're working on it though. I mean, the every patch now for the last like month and a half, maybe 2 months, has been bug fixes, so we shall see. This has been kind of a ramble video and a little spotlight of something that's just awesome. We have to do it now. You know we have to. We're gonna have to go ahead and go to landing gear. Off button of doom. And we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn this off and watch everything explode, because some men just want to watch the world burn. I apparently am one of those guys today. I'm such a jerk. We're gonna blow up all the stuff. So we go to groups, landing gear blocks, toggle on and off. Kind of a ranty video though. It's just one of those things I was thinking about today. And we've sabotaged the Empire's ability to, well, maglock their ships. But we really haven't. We lied. It totally didn't work. I think we need to actually detach. What's wrong with me? Groups, you, down here, and switch lock. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. There we go. Mission accomplished. We've disabled the enemy's ability to launch fighters. This planet is safe for the Rebel Alliance to take it over. All right, guys, well, if you enjoyed this kind of ranty video, I'm kind of curious what you guys think. One, awesome build by Perfect Blinky. If you want to check it out, play with your friends, maybe make some cool machinima videos or whatever, download it in the link below. I'll leave it in the description. And also, I'm curious what you guys think about the sandbox MMO industry, sandbox games in general. Like, this is a sandbox game in its purest sense of the form. Like, it is nothing but a box of toys that we can play with, which is pretty cool. But what it lacks, I think, is the player interaction right now. I mean, you do get multiplayer, and I guess you can work together to build cool things, and that is the focus of the game. So that's totally cool, but for like the Star Wars-y sandbox, wanting to play in an MMO setting that I think I'm really looking for and really want to see come out, especially with today's technology, I want it. Why hasn't it happened yet? I mean, EA, come on, you guys have the franchise. You've got it on lockdown. Disney's only making mobile games right now. And then everything is through EA because they have the contract. So when are we gonna see something cool like that? Something out of the box? Battlefront? Well, straight up first-person shooter, Battlefield style with great graphics. Bring that Frostbite engine to work, making an awesome sandbox game and wow us. And stop wowing the shareholders. Wow the fans. Come on, guys. We don't ask for much. Well, yeah, we do, but we expect a lot. All right, guys, you enjoyed this video? You want to hear more ranty videos like this one? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see me just kind of derping around in these cool-ass builds, there are so many good ones I'm subscribed to, and I'm like, I don't really know what I want to do with this. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys like to see. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you next time on Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Space Engineers, Ball Z. Probably Group Survival, which I'm editing today, or recording today and editing tomorrow. Later, guys. Wah!